I'll get into that. Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're coming to you from sunny Mexico tonight. My name is Mark Mulligan, and it's Monday night, and you know what that means. We're about to have a good time. Grab yourself a fun beverage. Let your friends know to hop on over here and join us, and get ready for a fun night here on Mulligan's Island. Let's do it.
Let's make our way down to Mexico, where we can meet the friends we know. White sand, warm sun, and H2O. It's time for us to get back to laid back. Try a different beer from our favorite six-pack. This crazy world says, come on, let's go. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island. Giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, it's a Mexican hideaway. Life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. It's the right place and the right time to be south of the border again. This is the day we get to listen in. We don't sing no blues anymore. We kick off our shoes at our front door, full of wide-eyed wonder as the waves roll in. It's time for the music man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island. Giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, a Mexican hideaway. Life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. I'll be smiling here on Mulligan's Island.
Hi, everybody. It's so great to have you here with us tonight. It's Monday night, and we're about to have a fun time tonight. Lots of fun, and we're going to start off taking you down here to where we are tonight, somewhere south of somewhere. Hope everybody had a nice holiday season. Down at the bay, they're jumping today. There's a fisherman out on a boat. He throws out a net and he hauls up his catch and he heads back to the sandy shore, to a house by the dock with a door that don't lock, where there's music on the radio. It won't take too long, he'll be singing a song and cooking on an open stove. such thing as the blue sky blues. At least they never happened to me. It's never been a mystery what keeps me coming back. It's the beaches and boats, the pirates and poets that got me hanging round down here. Somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere. In colors so bright and dresses so tight, I see ladies walking down the street, lovers romancing, barefoot and dancing, grooving to a tropic beat. In the sea of confusion, I kick off my shoes and I catch her looking back at me. She flashes a smile, we laugh for a while till she says, "Hey, you want to dance with me?" It's the tropical sun, it's a midnight run to an island or distant shore that keeps me coming back for more time and time again. It's the tacos and rice, the salsa and spice, the smell of the sea in the air. Somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere. And the palm trees are swaying like dancers, moving to the sound of the wind. No, there ain't such thing as the blue sky blues. At least they never happened to me. It's never been a mystery what keeps me coming back. It's the beaches and boats, the pirates and poets that keep me hanging round down here. I think all you guys out there could use a nice cold beer. Somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere. Somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere. Good spot to be tonight. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Well, this next one kind of goes with that New Year's vibe. In fact, I only sing this song around New Year's. I walked in through the front door of a pawn shop and walked out with my future in my hands. That first guitar would change my path forever and take me places I had never planned. That day I took her home and opened up the case, tuned her up and played me my first song on this journey round the sun, just trying to find my way, and I haven't yet begun to figure out what's going on. I've wandered, I've strayed, I've wasted so much time, but happy New Year's Day, another circle's just begun. Another trip, another journey round the sun. I look back on that church up on 7th Street and the altar boy that I once used to be. Now me and God have frequent conversation, even when I'm not down on my knees. in a bar or on a boat or on some hidden beach. See, I'm not alone wherever I may be on this journey round the sun, just trying to make it back to the place where I belong, 'cause there's a man I want to see. I've wandered, I've strayed, I've wasted so much time, but here we are today. So far it's sure been fun. Another trip, another journey round the sun. Round and round we go. Where it stops, only heaven knows. We came into this world bald and barefoot, and some of us haven't come that far. Maybe 'cause we're spinning round in circles, we eventually get back to where we are. So here's to love, here's to our families. Here's to just how good this life can be. On this journey round the sun, we're all trying to find our way, and we haven't yet begun to figure out what's going on. We've wandered, we've strayed, we've wasted so much time, but here we are today. So far it's sure been fun. What a trip, this journey round the sun. It's a trip, this journey round the sun. And we're about to take another one of those, aren't we, guys, as we enter a new year. Happy New Year, everybody.
Everybody, this is Mulligan. Thanks for listening to my dad's shows every Monday night. I'm wishing everyone a Happy New Year and have a good 2021. Feliz Año Nuevo.
That's my son, Luis, and he's the one taking your comments tonight. Make sure to say hi to Luis, everybody. This one kind of goes with those palm trees behind me. And if you're currently shivering your butt off, we got to change that with this next song. A beach chair and a blender, Coronas and copper tones, fresh lobster and coconut shrimp, I can taste it on my tongue. Then I wake up from my daydream, and the boss is on my case. Something I did sure made him mad, and I need a good day real bad. So blame it on the wind chill, or maybe it's the rain. Pull me out of my cubicle and put me on a plane. A latitude adjustments, exactly what I need. No shirt, no shoes required. Someplace warm, I can chill out for a while. Like St. Thomas, San Pedro, or St. Pete's. Hotter than hell is cool with me. San Carlos or St. Croix, I don't care. Send me down to St. Anywhere. To a beach bar in Mexico, a boat down in Belize. It's a puddle jump to paradise, the Caribbean or the Keys. I've used up all my sick days, so I'm calling in dead. I could get canned, but I don't care. I've had it up to here, I'm going down there, where waking up at the crack of noon means your day has just begun. Where the ice in my glass barely lasts till I pour me another one. Where seagulls and pelicans chase the sun across the sky. I'll be watching as some sailboat disappears just another day on Saint Anywhere. I need a bright and breezy, really lazy day in the tropical sun. So pick a saint and point me toward the sea. I'm tearing up my necktie and I'm dreaming about a Mai Tai. So close your eyes and come along with me, 'cause girl, we ought to be in St. Mark's, St. John's, or St. Bart's. I'm halfway there, wondering where you are. St. Croix or St. Carlos, I don't care. Send me down to St. Anywhere. They can have St. Paul, I'll take St. Pete. So adios, boss, I'm out of here. Destination St. Anywhere. Catch you there, St. Anywhere. I'll catch you there, St. Anywhere.
Hello everyone, I'm Jose Mulligan, Mark Mulligan's son, and I want to hope you a happy new year, and I hope you like my dad's videos, so I want to teach you how to say happy new year in Spanish. Feliz año nuevo, guacamole!
And you guys thought Jose was the shy one in the family. Yeah, right. Thank you, Jose, for that. Hey, speaking of Jose, somebody brought to my attention a long time ago that Marcos and Luis are mentioned in songs. Of course, Marisol has a whole song about her. But they said, what about Jose? Well, you got to listen closely in the song. He's not mentioned by name, but he's referred to. And Dennis Swint, I would like to send this one out to you because you have been requesting this song for months. And I promised myself I would not start off 2021 until I finally got your request in. I've never played this on a Facebook Live show before, and I'll give it a shot. Going out for Dennis Swint, and it's off the Greetings from Mulligan's Island CD. This one's called That's Life. Ah, that's life. That's what I'd always used to say. I shrugged my shoulders and rolled my eyes when things didn't go my way. I'd think about the luck that I didn't have, and I'd say, man, why not me? But now I get it, what that's life really means. That's my house at the end of the road. You wouldn't believe how much I owe. And it seems every day I fall a little further behind. But those two little kids you see, one's Marcos, one's Luis, and that's Elsa, she's my wife. And that's life. Yeah, that's life. Now more than ever it's true. You can roll your eyes or you can realize it's all about attitude. You can run, you can sigh, you can wonder why life is such a big letdown. Or just enjoy the ride on this big old merry-go-round. Now the bills keep piling up and the tranny's going out in my truck. You could say that's just my luck, but not quite. 'Cause there's Marcos, that's Luis, and that beautiful makes three, and that beautiful woman's my wife. And that's life. So if you're cynical or shaking your head, take a look around you instead at the people you love right there by your side. In case you didn't know by now, they're everything it's all about. But if you still ain't figured that out, man, that's life. Now there's a crack in my old guitar. I swear it's gonna fall apart. I'll be lucky if it even gets me through the gig tonight. But you ain't gonna see me frown, 'cause till the day they put me in the ground, I got my friends, my kids, my wife. And that's life. Yeah, that is life. 'Cause that's living. That's life. That's life. Going out for you, Dennis Wint. All right, well, some of you guys out there have a pretty good life going yourself, especially these last few days. We got some pictures sent in from some of you guys. I always love it when you send us your pictures and keep us up to date on what you're doing. Some of you have been celebrating the holidays and with family. Best way to do it. Elsa, let's see who we got celebrating together out there. That looks like the Schmidt family, and they look like they are having fun. Look at that donkey in there. That looks like our house pet. Schmidt's having a good time all together. So nice to see you guys together, ringing in the new year. Man, that's a good-looking family. Let's see who else we got who's sent us in pictures here. There we go. There's the Flemings. Christmas tree up and all. Feliz Navidad to the Flemings. Danny and Sherry, my friends in San Carlos, are looking good and celebrating the new year. There's our buddy Mike Nash, along with Melissa. Hi, Mike and Melissa. And, of course, Kelly McGuire and Michelle. Do they look good or what? And, man, Kelly is doing such a great job with his paintings. I don't know if anybody has seen that. But he has really been keeping busy during this kind of off period because of the pandemic. Congratulations to Kelly. Another friend that I would like to comment on is a friend of all of ours on this show, and a friend to everybody who's been a part of Castaway Kids or is just a part of the San Carlos community. It's that woman right there, Terry Chalice. And that is Terry, the way we know her and the way we love her, with a big smile on her face. And guys, I got some good news for you. You know, Terry is still in the hospital, and she's got tough situations she's dealing with, and we are all praying. But I want to let you know something. Those prayers of ours are working. One thing you guys didn't know, and I didn't clue everybody in on, but a couple of weeks ago when we did this show, Terry actually at that point was no longer conscious. And it was, Terry knows I'm going to tell you this, it wasn't looking real good for Terry. And we thought, you know, hey, maybe our prayers will be answered in different ways. Terry, of course, was on assisted breathing at that point. And, you know, like I said, former president of the Castaway Kids, who has just helped hundreds of kids, really dedicated her retirement to helping others. And what was hard for us is knowing that Terry is in a hospital and in a life-threatening situation like she was there, and with none of us able to visit her, we couldn't even get through on phone calls or anything. But you know what? And other situations that Terry was dealing with that were just really, really grave. And I do want to tell you something. My San Carlos friends like Bobby and Leslie Salen, Susan King, my friend Cheryl up in Canada, so many people I know have been praying nonstop for Terry. Even some of you who haven't met her have been sending out your prayers. But we're not just saying, Lord, thy will be done. We're actually praying for a miracle. And the miracle that all of us want is to see Terry Chalice get back to San Carlos. I don't care if it's for 30 seconds. We want her to set foot there because she just needs to get home for a little while. Guess what, guys? Just a few days ago, I got word from Charles and Lindy of the Castaway Kids that Terry was speaking again. She had bounced back amazingly, was breathing on her own again. And I called up and expecting to talk to a nurse, and who did I get on the phone? I got Terry Chalice. And guess what, everybody? She was the same Terry Chalice that we all know and love. She was happy, she was upbeat, she was positive, she knows what challenges she faces, but boy, was she thankful to know that people on this show who don't even know her personally are praying for her nonstop and every day. So I'm going to ask a big favor of you guys. I'm going to ask you to keep on praying, and not just saying I'll pray for you. I mean, literally do it. Say a prayer to God for her. And Terry, we're all behind you. I'm hoping that Terry is watching tonight from her rehab hospital center, now up in Phoenix. And Terry, we're going to see you back in San Carlos. I know it. And the reason I wanted to sing this song tonight was because, you know, I'm right now saying prayers of gratitude to God for just being able to talk to Terry again. She's walking around. Terry's back to walking around, and just a couple of weeks ago, we thought we had lost her. So I am saying thank you, God, and maybe in the middle of all these prayers we're sending up to God to get Terry back to San Carlos, maybe we can even just send out a thank you, God, that she is doing good, she's happy, that she knows we've been praying for her, and that she's walking and talking again. Thank you, God. See, I can really relate to this song right now. Remember that time I got down on my knees, begging you please to lend a hand. I was amazed when it all turned out okay, that me, I just went on my way, and that was that. I'm not sure that I took the time that day, or if I ever did say thank you, God. So I think I'll tell you now, thank you, God. I'm gonna say it right out loud. Looking back, I wish I'd shown more gratitude, and I hope it's not too late to thank you, God. In so many struggles, you've gone to bat for me, even when I couldn't see that you were there. Whenever I lost hope and I had nowhere to turn, and it looked like I just didn't have a prayer, things would turn around, but how quickly I'd forget when I should have gotten back down on my knees to thank you, God. How did I take you for granted? Thank you, God. How did I not understand it was you behind the scenes calling the shots, and I just thought I ought to thank you, God. This song is gonna serve as my reminder to tell you each and every single day, thank you, God, for blessing me with all I have. Thank you, God, for giving me more than I could ask. Even now, as I bow my head to pray, what can I say but thank you, God, all the good things that you've done. Thank you, God. The Father and the Son, I won't let even one more day go by without taking the time to thank you, God. Again and again, thank you, God. What can I say but thank you, God? Thank you, God. Let's keep those prayers going for Terry Chalice, everybody. We love you, Terry.
Hola, traviesa, hola. Mari, déjala. El agua les va a ayudar, mira, el agua les va a ayudar. ¡Eso!
What an amazing thing to be up that close to a whale doing a jump like that. We had a great day out on the boat yesterday, and then, of course, you saw on the paddle boards there. And last night, that footage was from last night with the turtle with Mighty Soul. And that is another experience, if you've never done it, to actually watch those little baby turtles scamper to the water the first time. I know in San Carlos, my friends Bob and Charles and Lindy and a whole bunch of others are really actively involved in that project. And thank you guys for all the work you do with that, too. It's just neat. Susan Canale's a huge part of that. So thank you. I think we need to do a song that goes with all the white sand and that salty H2O we're looking at, along with that warm sun that we had out today. Let's do it, guys. Will you sing along with me? Hope everyone is having fun tonight. In our pictures, we're going to take you back up to San Carlos on this song. Hello to all my San Carlos friends out there. Got a constant craving, can't fight the urge. Try to kick the habit, but it keeps on getting worse. I've given up on rehab, 'cause it's far too late. This lifelong addiction is impossible to break. Give me some white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. This intervention's useless, it's out of my control. 12 steps from the ocean, who needs 12 more? When you got white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Oh! Now it goes back to my childhood, that very first trip. Watching the waves roll in mesmerized this kid. By the time they dragged me up the beach and shoved me in the car, I knew no matter where I'd go, I'd never get too far. From white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Now the sea's outside my window, there's a beach outside my door. And those three things still turn me on, just like long ago. Help me out, guys. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Oh! So keep your change of seasons, the winter and the cold. Send me a postcard with pictures of the snow. I'll look at it and shiver and just shake my head as I'm putting on my flip-flops and stepping out instead into the white sand, a warm sun, and salty H2O. Take all your sweaters and set them on fire. Slap on some sunscreen, put on some Kelly McGuire. Then turn around and run right to the place you ought to be. Get your butt into some beach chair down here with me. In white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Living by the sea is so good for the soul. I pinch myself and wonder who could ask for more than white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. There's no cure for this addiction. Every day I overdose on white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Oh! You guys ready? One more time. Here we go. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. I'm here at the bar in Playa Chacala, and this is Rolando, the bartender. He's doing a great job. In fact, he's making us up a concoction right now that he invented, and it's an award-winning drink called the Huicholita.
And now, our favorite part.
Tasting.
Salud.
Delicious. Man, that Huicholita that he made us was good. Now, one of the tricks in that thing I learned was not using just regular mezcal. They used an artisan, like a craft kind of, it's like a type of mezcal. It's a different agave they use. It's called raicilla. And some of the indigenous tribes around here, inland, use that. You can't even find it in stores. It's kind of like bacanora would be up in Sonora. It's with raicilla, it's with orange juice and some other fruit juices. It's with Jamaica juice and some sweetener and mint, like mint. There's ginger in that. And even the salt on it is different. It's Jamaica salt from the Jamaica flower, which looks like Jamaica. Boy, I'll tell you, that bartender invented that, and I'm going to make you guys some of that one time, and you're going to like it. It's called a Huicholita. And, you know, there's the Huichol Indian tribe down here, so that's what it's named after. Are you having fun? And are you keeping Luis busy tonight? He is working the comments. And, of course, we have Elsa running the audio and the visuals because our video crew of Pablo and Anais are up in Sonora. We are on the road, in case you didn't know that. We are south of a little town called Guayabitos, which would be about maybe close to an hour north of Puerto Vallarta. If you're coming down this way, let me know, because who knows, maybe I can show up and sing you a few songs with this guitar. We're doing these Facebook Live shows, of course, during this period when a lot of you guys are home more than you planned on being home. And, of course, I'm not doing any big public shows or anything right now. We're holding off until we can see how things go with the vaccine, until it's safe for me to give you guys all a hug without risking killing you. I don't want to do that with my hug. I don't want to hug you to death. So thank you for joining me again. And if you know anybody out there who you think would be enjoying this view and this show, it sure helps me and Elsa when we get more people joining in on Monday nights. Boy, just the backdrop behind me kind of goes with this next song. Elsa was just thinking the same thing herself. My buddy Brent Burns wrote this one. It's off the Journey Around the Sun album. Thought I'd enjoy some time away, sandy beaches and sunny days. It's as beautiful as they say, but I don't want to stay. And I'm down in paradise, palm trees swaying and the weather's nice, but you're not here in my arms tonight, so I'm down in paradise. Sitting alone in a little cafe, watching boats sailing on the bay. This would be the perfect view. The only thing missing is you. And I'm down in paradise, palm trees swaying and the weather's nice. But you're not here in my arms tonight, so I'm down in paradise. I'm coming home to you, 'cause now I understand. The only heaven for me is right there by your side. And I'm down in paradise, palm trees swaying and the weather's nice. But you're not here in my arms tonight, so I'm down in paradise, down in paradise. Palm trees swaying and the weather's nice. But you're not here in my arms tonight, so I'm down in paradise. You're not here in my arms tonight, so I'm down in paradise. You're not here in my arms tonight, so I'm down in paradise. Well, we are down in paradise, but I'll tell you what, paradise got a little chilly a few days ago. New Year's Eve, you're going to feel really sorry for me, especially my Canadian friends. I had to put a sweatshirt on. Oh, it was hell. 3 days, we did have some chilly weather, but we're back to just sunshine and warm weather and loving it. You guys know me. As long as I can be barefoot, I'm happy. But, you know, sometimes this time of year, the question that runs through all of our minds is, where'd my summer go? Anybody out there missing summer tonight? Now it happens every year around this time. Labor Day comes and goes, and I find that my heart starts sinking like the September sun. And I tell myself, oh no, I swear the month of May was only yesterday. Next thing I know, it's when my summer goes. Those days down by the shore, toes in the sand, sun on my skin, just kicking back on the coast. Now the kids are back in school again, and reality is sure kicking in. The beaches are empty, the days are getting short, and the nights will soon be cold. And when my summer goes, now a lot of folks need a break from the heat. Call me crazy, bring on 101 degrees. I'd rather bake in the sun than put a sweater on. When it's cold, I just can't chill. But October's on the way, need one more lazy day. Somebody tell me when my summer goes. Mom said it isn't so. Can't warm June weather last forever? Can't autumn be postponed? I wish these really long days would last, but the sun's going down too fast. Somebody stop it before it disappears, leaving me all alone, wondering where'd my summer go. They're breaking out sweatshirts and putting on jeans, but I still got my swimming suit on. I'm taking one last dip, then guess I gotta let go. Oh no, where'd my summer go? Come on, say it isn't so. I miss those UV rays on hot July days. Don't tell me that's all she wrote. But according to the weatherman, it won't be long till we lose these tans. So what do you say, guys? Just one more time, yeah, meet me down on the shore before we say, where'd my summer go? Where'd my summer go? Where'd my summer go? Where'd my summer go? Don't wanna say where'd my summer go? I love summertime. Viva verano, viva summer. All right, well, one thing I wanted to do tonight, because I filled you in on the status of Terry Chalice, and I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling that she is, we're going to see a miracle. And it's going to just show off how great God is when it happens. I'm feeling it. And we got to keep praying. But what would be neat is if we could sing Terry a song. And wouldn't it be neat if we could actually sing this song so loud that even if she's not watching the show tonight, if she can't watch it from her hospital room, she can still hear us and still sense that we're with her. It's a song that Terry wrote, and it really sums up castaway kids. I told you before that Terry has spent her entire retirement trying to make other people's lives better, working with a dedicated team of volunteers like Charles and Lindy and people all over San Carlos. And thanks to them, there are countless kids whose lives have been changed, who are able to go to school, who otherwise would have been working at age 13 or 14, never had a chance at an education. And this has helped them get better careers. It's even helped them seriously hold off waiting to get married instead of getting married as young kids at 16, 17, 18. A life-changing thing. So this song really describes what Terry believes. She's a big fan of the starfish for this reason. I'm going to sing to you in this song. This one's by Terry Chalice. The storm pushes waves high on the shore. The waves bringing starfish where they'll live no more. There's a man and a boy walking out on the beach. The boy throwing starfish back into the sea, making a difference just one at a time. That's the way we can change this world, yours and mine. Make a difference. Make a difference. The man shakes his head and asks the boy why. There are millions of starfish, so why even try? The boy looks around and he smiles thoughtfully, picks up another, tosses it back in the sea, making a difference just one at a time. That's the way we can change This world, yours and mine, make a difference. Make a difference. Don't make the excuse, there are too many to save. Reach out, pick one up, and toss him back in his wave. The starfish won't know if it's you or it's me. The point is he lives once again out in the sea, making a difference, just one at a time. That's the way we can change this world, yours and mine. Make a difference. Make a difference. We can each make a difference. Though there's just us two, what a difference it makes to those that we choose. So stop, pick one up, and come back to the sea. He will live, find a home, and raise a family, making a difference, just one at a time. That's the way we can change this world, yours and mine. Make a difference. Make a difference. Make a difference. Together we can make a difference. That one goes out to our friend Terry Chalice. And I know my San Carlos friends out there were singing along. Make a difference, man. So many ways. It doesn't even have to be with Castaway Kids. You've got charities right there in your neighborhood. You've got wonderful groups like Outreach for World Hope. There might just be a friend you haven't called in a long time who could use you right now. You know, that would be the best way all of us right now could honor Terry Chalice. And that's a way to put action behind our prayers. So let's keep those prayers going, guys. I sense a miracle. I do. I sense a miracle coming. And all right, we got some more photos here. I love it when you guys send me in photos, not just of yourselves, but of scenery. And we like to give, every week on this show, we like to give a prize, and it's a great prize, to the photo of the week. And it doesn't have to be from Los Ayala or San Carlos. It could be anywhere in Mexico. We prefer a Mexico shot to go with the show. And let's see, we got a couple of submissions here. My friends Ed and Sue, who watch this all the time, Ed and Sue Monsas, sent some neat pictures here of San Carlos. I love these. Look at that. What a sunset you guys caught, Ed and Sue. That's great. Look at that view right there. I think that's down near Bahia Delfin. Great sunsets. All right. We got a couple more now. Sherry Grandy. Sherry Grandy, look at that shot of the moon right there. Sherry, what a nice picture. Thank you for that. And this one is of the Tetacabi, which is kind of our landmark in San Carlos. Once you see that, you know you're home in San Carlos. And ladies and gentlemen, this one right here is our photo of the week. And it's taken by Sherry Grandy. And that looks to me like she's out near Soggy Peso or Sunset Grill in San Carlos. What a beautiful shot. And Sherry, all you need to do is get me your mailing address, and guess what? My mom is going to send you a batch of a half a dozen home-baked cookies. She's going to get to baking them right when you send the address. You guys can send in your pictures and have a chance at winning. All right. Well, I'm hoping my buddy David LeClaire gets a chance to see this thing. I think he may be off in Puerto Rico right now, but who knows? Maybe he's watching from over there. Otherwise, maybe on the YouTube replay, because I know he likes this song, and so does his brother Chip, and it's called The Harbor. Long ago and far away, back on graduation day, they said he had this crazy little scheme to haul a boat down to the bay, hop aboard and sail away, chance it all and chase some crazy dream. No house, no wife, no kids. No better time than this, but they shook their heads and they said, "What's wrong with you?" So the story goes that boat sailed on and left him on the dock alone. He watched as it faded out of view. It all looked so good there on that resume when he told them all just what they want to hear. Now it's Monday morning, 8 a.m. He sits there in that traffic jam, brake lights as far as he can see. Just to walk into some cubicle with 8 hours of time to kill, where every day is just the same routine. It's all so predictable, so safe, so sensible, so logical, it's driving him insane. A year's worth of aggravation for a lousy week of paid vacation, medical and a 401k. They all say he made the right decision on the day he watched that boat disappear. But in a conference call one day it finally hit him. What in the world am I still doing here? 'Cause sometimes I feel like a fish out of water. Baby, can't you see that the safest place for a boat is in the harbor? That's not the place where boats were built to be. For 30 years he's thinking about cashing in and getting out, but the wife says, "Hey buddy, not so fast. This big house is comfortable. To quit now ain't practical. Let's pay the bills and let's make that money last." He said, "I'm tired of putting dreams on hold. I'm getting bored, I'm getting old. I'm in the mood for a little mystery. We're surrounded by so much stuff. Don't you think we've had enough? Let's do something stupid, you and me." She looked at him and said, "You're going crazy." And he answered, "Yeah, I've been saying that for years." And she said, "There's just one thing, could you explain to me? What in the world are we still doing here? 'Cause sometimes I feel like a fish out of water. Baby, can't you see that the safest place for a boat is in the harbor? And that's not the place where boats were built to be." Now on the day they put that boat into the water, before they left the whole world in their wake, he took one last long look over that harbor and said, "This is one chance I just gotta take. 'Cause sometimes I feel like a fish out of water. Baby, can't you see that the safest place for a boat is in the harbor? That's not the place where boats were built to be." One more time. Sometimes I feel like a fish out of water. Baby, can't you see that the safest place for a boat is in the harbor? That's not the place where boats were built to be. No, that's not the place where boats were built to be. The harbor, of course, everybody calls that song Fish Out of Water, but the real name of that song is actually The Harbor. Okay, Luis, I think we've got people tuned back in, right? Okay, we got about half of you guys that were able to come by. That kind of sucks when we have technical difficulties like that. So thank you for coming back and joining us. Actually, it gives you now twice as good of a chance to win the prize. I'm going to give you a prize tonight. I was supposed to start this next week, but why not? It's just us. I'm going to give you a line from a song. No Googling. No Googling here. I'm going to give you a line from a song, and you just simply, the first person to send Luis a message with the correct title of this song is going to win the USB of the 3 favorites, the top selling CDs, along with the top song from every other CD. It's on a USB flash drive. Those are normally $25, and it'll be free for you if you can answer this question. What song was this line in? It's a Mark Mulligan song. Like phosphorescent dreams, they slip into the night. Like phosphorescent dreams, they slip into the night. Aha. Luis, you keep me posted. Okay? Luis is going to monitor that. Like phosphorescent dreams, they slip into the night. If you can come up with what song that was in and be the first one to let us know, you just won a USB. And I'm going to do this every week. I'm going to give you a trivia question. So you study my lyrics, okay? Like phosphorescent dreams, they slip into the night. You're going to impress me if you can get this without Googling. I'm trusting you on this, guys. All right? Be honest. Luis is going to check that. He's going to jot down the name of our winner. And I'm going to do a song that another one, like That's Life that I played for you before. I've never played this song during a Facebook Live show before. And I hope you like this one a lot. I don't know why I don't play this song because it's actually one of my favorite ones that I've written. I think I do so many of the beach songs that sometimes I leave out some of the love songs that I really, really enjoy playing. He forgot the winning answer, so. All right, here we go, guys. This is another one off the Greetings from Mulligan's Island CD, one that you've never heard me play before on this show. Morning's sunrise is just hours away. Me, I just can't close my eyes. Don't wanna miss a moment of you lying by my side. I wanna watch you as you sleep, listen to you breathe. I just can't believe you are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. It's undeniable what you do to me. How you steal my heart so effortlessly. You are so beautiful. Lately, her jeans don't fit like yesterday. She wipes a teardrop from her eyes. She's not vain, but she's tired of looking like this. I say, funny as it might seem, for a moment I wish you were me. Then you could see you are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. Now there's a radiance that emanates from within that makes me fall for you time and time again. You are so beautiful. I remember the day I asked you to be my wife. I guess I never really dreamed that somebody new would ever come into your life. And now it simply blows my mind to look at you holding on to him, the girl I love and my next of kin. You are so beautiful that That's what you are to me. And as the years go by, I know that you'll always be beautiful. So beautiful. You are so beautiful. Going out for that girl right there. She didn't know that a lot of those pictures were going to be in there. She just pushes the buttons. She doesn't know what I sneak in there. So I sure hope you guys enjoy the work that Elsa does. You know, I get the fun part. I get to do what I love to do, play a guitar. And then, you know, she's out there dealing with internet issues and making sure the videos run smoothly and that you can hear me and all that stuff. So give it up for Elsa, everybody. I'm going to see if I can make that moon that you see right there disappear. Hold on one sec. I bet you. Hold on. Watch this. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, I'm going to start getting a God complex here. Wow. Okay, for the people who missed the lines, because I think we're getting people tuned back in. Luis, how are we doing? Okay, we got some more people tuned back in, so I'm going to give you the line from the song again. No Googling this. If you can tell me what song this is in, you're going to win a USB flash drive, one of my $25 flash drives with the top 3 selling CDs and the top song from every album. If you can tell me what song this is from, like phosphorescent dreams, they slip into the night. Like phosphorescent dreams, they slip into the night. Actually, one of my favorite lines I've ever written. I don't even know where it came from. If you can tell me what song that came from. Not only did I get rid of that moonlight that you just saw, but can you hear the ocean waves behind me? Hold on. Come on, give me a wave. You hear? Did you hear that? All right, God's helping me out of the audio right now. All right, we got a couple of requests. Luis, tell me what we got. Was one of them turned around and run? What? Sherry Ann? Luis, you got to tell me. Hold on a second. I got to have my kid do a better job here. Luis, get on over here and let me know. I can't. Luis. All right. We don't want to fire Luis from Mulligan's Island. All right. Sherry, that's who I thought was requesting this one. Elsa, thank you for the request, Sherry. And I'm assuming you and Bill are watching again tonight from Punta Gorda. Thank you for always being a part of the show. Early in the show, we showed you a picture of the guy who wrote the song. His name is Kelly McGuire, and for a while they were playing both of our versions of this song on Radio Margaritaville. Join me in singing this one, will ya? Turn around and run. From a weekend paradise I got used to holding you close every night. As we come down from the clouds and touch the ground, you're squeezing my hand so tight. But a paradise is behind us, where we learned less is really more, and all we needed was each other. Then what are we coming back for? Here we go! Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free, or just hang out on the beach, lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. This big old city so full of people buzzing around like flies, all stressed out in their everyday world, dressed up in their suits and their ties, trying to achieve the next level. With a bonus, they can buy that new car or a big house just to keep the family. They think those things are who they are. We need your voices right here, guys. Let's turn around and run back back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or make love on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. You know this part. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Now we were suffering from a delusion. We could leave all this behind. No choice but collect our baggage. Get ready for that 9-to-5 grind. As we lugged our way to the exit, I could see the question in their eyes. So I answered with a smile. I grabbed her hand. Next plane back to paradise. Let's turn around and run back to that Mexico sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or just hang out on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. One more time, come on. Let's turn around and run back to that San Carlos sun. Right, guys? Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or just hang out on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Bill and Sherry, thank you guys for joining us tonight from Punta Gorda, Florida. Luis, has anybody answered the question correctly yet? Not yet. Wow, this was a difficult question. I'll tell you what, why don't I give people a hint? Why don't I give you a hint? This is from one of my early CDs, so you can nuke the later ones. Everything from Journey Around the Sun on. This is going to go back to one of my early albums. And boy, if you can get this, I'll be impressed, because that was a tough question. Elsa was stumped on it before. All right. We do have another request. Oh, y también la de, all right. Franklin Godowns is watching us tonight. Franklin, thank you very much for tuning in, as you do on so many Monday nights. And this next song goes with that backdrop now, because it's kind of dark out. We got those breaking waves. And if I stick my head out like that, I'm actually somewhere under the sky. Feet dangling, hanging off of the pier. Is this how it looks when God looks into the mirror? A big orange ball descends into the sea as brushstrokes of fire accentuate the scene. Cooped up within four walls too long. Half the time I hear your voice, it's on a phone. Round and round, running on this hamster wheel. Been so long I've forgotten how it feels to just be somewhere under the sky. As the day turns in the night, the sky, just you and I, hanging off the edge of a world that somehow would get by if the two of us somehow disappeared somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. jammed in a row. Hands on the wheel, ears glued to the phone. Unaware of the show that's going on. As the garage door goes up, garage door goes down. The horizon's on fire, painted in 1,000 shades. Streaks of neon shoot across the bay. Somehow the sea's been hypnotized, while in split second my soul's been electrified. Electrified somewhere under the sky. Tonight it's just you and I, hanging off the edge of a world that somehow would get by if the two of us somehow disappeared somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. Of a world that somehow would get by if the two of us up and disappear somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. Thank you, Franklin, for the request on that one. I appreciate it. Hey, Turk, I love that song you requested, but I can't do any cover songs on this show, or Facebook punishes me, and they give me a warning, and my whole show gets put on alert that maybe they'll suspend me, and I can't do that right now. So, Turk, if you think of something else you'd like to hear, I'm happy to. Sean Castle, I saw one of your cool pictures. That was a beautiful sunset, and that was the perfect shot for that last song I just played. So I'm going to do another request here, going out for my buddy Sean Castle, Sean and Shara. Sean, I think you're batching it tonight because I saw your Facebook pictures of that food you've been cooking for yourself. You're a good cook, man. I was just about to say I think I'm coming over, but then I saw Elsa give me a real dirty look. She knew where I was going with that. So, Sean, I know you love this song a lot. Because Sean Castle, no doubt about it, if you saw the intro to tonight's show with our theme song that Rudy B put together, there's a great picture of Sean Castle with a swordfish or spearfish or whatever it is, marlin or something. Now the wind is blowing in and my boat is heading out. Hop aboard, let's cruise out for a sail. Let's get this hull a-flying and head out toward the island. Haul the main sheet in, we're on our way. Let's play. We got dolphins on the bow, and they're putting on a show. Disappearing somewhere in my wake. Pelicans diving round a lazy old sea lion, while a flying fish goes soaring across the bay. I was born in the desert sun, but the ocean called my name. To where the seagulls fly and the sun shines on the sea. Ain't no inland boy, no, I'm a coastal kid. Hey, what's the point if I ain't getting wet. While cruising round on my kayak, me on my Hobie cat. Let's drop those rudders down and sheet that jib. I'm a coastal kid. Let's make you hungry now. I got a grouper on my spear, and he looks so damn delicious. Can't wait to get this baby on the fire. And then we'll break out the beach chairs and watch the evening sun go down with an encore of a full moon on the rise. This little band of golden sand is where I call my home, where the water stretches out to reach the sky. Ain't no inland boy, no, I'm a coastal kid. Hey, what's the point if we ain't getting wet? While cruising round on my kayak or out there on my Hobie cat, drop those rudders down and sheet that jib. I'm a coastal kid. And so is Sean Castle and a whole bunch of you guys out there. This salty sea's one big blue margarita, and my sail's an umbrella in that drink. We'll sailing to that setting sun and flying holes till the day is done. There ain't no place on earth I'd rather be. Ain't no inland boy, no, I'm a coastal kid. Hey, what's the point if we ain't getting wet? While cruising round on my kayak or out there on my Hobie cat, drop those rudders down and sheet that jib. I'm a coastal kid. So climb aboard my kayak or sail with me on my Hobie cat. Let's drop those rudders down and sheet that jib. Yeah, I'm a coastal kid. A coastal kid. You guys out there, just a bunch of coastal kids. But still kids, right? Going out for Sean Castle. Sean, I hope you're not freezing your butt off up there in Colorado. Thank you for joining us. And Shara and Maddie, of course. I think Maddie's watching tonight, too. Watching with her mom. Somewhere on a coast somewhere beautiful. I just don't know exactly where. But hi, Shara, and hi, Maddie. Hope you guys are having fun. And Maddie, great job. I know you've been working hard. So thanks for all you've done, Maddie. Okay. Do we have Luis? What's that? There's one more? No. What? Luis. Hold on a second. My kid's slacking on the job here. Luis, what do we got? Do we have a request or no? What? Oh. Bart, hold on a second. Come here a second. What song? I need to make sure that we have a winner here. Luis, come here. Luis, come here. All right, I would like my son Luis to announce the winner of this. He's going to give you the name, and I'm going to tell you I'll first tell you what the name of the song was, and then we're going to tell you who guessed it. The song that the line, like phosphorescent dreams, they slip into the night, is from an album of mine that's now out of print, but it is on my Best of the Early Years album. It was originally on the Going Coastal album. The song is called Uncharted Courses. Luis, who is our winner? Get right on the mic, please.
His name is Bart Parent.
Bart Parent. Bart, good to have you back on the show. And guess what? You just won a USB of the 3 top-selling CDs along with the top song from every other album. I think, Bart, you already have a lot of my music, but what you can do if you'd like, if you want to send me an address, Bart, of somebody you would like, if you don't want it for you and you would like to give one as a gift to somebody, I'm happy to send it straight to them, too. Bart, congratulations. That was a tough trivia question that I asked you, and we were all kind of stumped on that one. Next week, early in the show, I'm going to ask another trivia question from another song. So be ready. Now, don't go printing out all the lyrics to my songs or anything like that. We got to keep this thing legit, and I trust you guys. We are a special breed on the Monday night shows, and we're going to be honest, but you are going to win a prize. All right? I'm going to do one more song, because did Turkson give us another request, please, or no? There's no more, right? All right. Okay. Guys, I'll tell you what. We have time for one more song. I want to... before I do the song, a little message from Elsa and me.
Hello, everybody. We just wanted to say thank you for all your support over this past year. You guys have kept me and my family going, and Elsa and I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining us on the Monday night shows like you have. We've had such a wonderful time doing it, and Happy New Year to everybody.
Thank you so much for everything through all this year, and we love you so much.
Salud.
Salud. Happy New Year.
Hey, we just had a late arriving request, so I'm going to do two more songs for you. I gave you one before off the Rising Sun album, and that's the inspirational gospel-flavored album that I wrote. That's all 100% for charity. I'd always wanted to do a gospel album. The very last song that we put on the album was one that I really wanted to put on. It was inspired off a message from a radio preacher that I heard one time talking about if you could take the most negative things that you dread doing, but you got to do them, and you could find something in that I got to that's an I get to. And so I decided to write a song about that. It's on the Rising Sun album, and this goes out, I believe it's for Chris Lanford? Chris Lanford got a late request in here. We're going to sneak it in because we like to do all the requests we can. And then we'll close it out with a song after this. Charlie LeClaire, if you're watching this one, I know you like this one too. It's called I Get To. I got to. Those three words I grumble just like you. Saying I got to. I sigh and dread those things I gotta do. I gotta get up every morning. I gotta fight rush hour traffic. Gotta do that 9 to 5 thing. Gotta pay my taxes. I don't want to, but I got to. Then it hits me just when I think I got it pretty bad. How many folks would gladly take those burdens off my back? That big list of I got to's that belongs to me and you. It's got a few things on it others wish they got to do. And a little voice says it's a choice. You can say I got to, or you can say I get to. I get to go to work and put in a good 8 hours. I get to cash a paycheck, get to have a job, instead of looking for work or getting laid off. Sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. You can say I got to, or you can say I get to. Now a dozen times you circled round that jam-packed parking lot, but half a mile away is where you found the closest empty spot. Here comes that old I got to, about how far you gotta walk, as the car door slams behind you and you stomp off down the block. Now there you go. Don't you know? You can say I got to, or you can say I get to. I get to stretch my legs and get some exercise, 'cause I guarantee there's someone else out there who'd give anything to ditch that wheelchair. Sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. You can say I got to, or you can say I get to. I know it's just one letter out of three. But take that O and change it to E. Instead of saying I got to, try saying I get to. And a lot of things might not seem all that bad. That traffic jam ain't backed up quite so far. When you say I'm blessed, I get to own a car. And those property taxes I gotta pay. They're 'cause I get to go home to a house each day. You'll see things from a different point of view when you quit saying I got to, start saying I get to. Instead of I got to, I get to. No more I got to. I'm gonna say I get to. I do. I get to. Chris, that one goes out for you, and thank you for sneaking that request in late. All right, I'm going to do one more song for you. I want to thank you guys for joining me. This is a song that I really did write for all of you guys. It's off the Same Beer, Different Can album. And it really kind of sums up how I feel about you guys. As I say, thank you for keeping our show going. It means the world to Elsa and me and the kids because this is what we're relying on right now. Of course, we don't have any live shows on the calendar at all until Island Fest in May down on Isla Mujeres when I team up with Kelly McGuire and Sonny Jim. Speaking of Sonny Jim, I want to let you know that he does a wonderful online show also. It's on Wednesday nights with John Patty. It's called Tropicool. If you go on the Sonny Jim music page, you can check that out, the Sonny Jim music page, and you'll enjoy Sonny Jim's show. He also does one on Friday mornings. And Sonny Jim, if you're watching, thanks for tuning in. Next week, I think we're going to bring you some footage from a town just down the road from here. We're going to head down there at some point during the week to Sayulita and try to shoot some video down there. A lot of you guys have heard of Sayulita, and it's a popular spot with international travelers, and it's a spot where you can even surf. And really neat restaurants and bars and scenery. And, I mean, there's art galleries and the whole bit. So we hope to bring that place to you next week, along with some other pics and videos. But in the meantime, this song, the title sums it all up. And it goes out for you guys. It's called Thank You. I was reading about this rock star, griping about his fans, how he's sick and tired of signing autographs, how people asking for pictures is such a total pain. I thought of you guys, and I raised my glass, 'cause I've sung in your backyard and had you jumpstart my car as the circus show moves from town to town. I've slept on your couches and helped you polish off your rum. And through the years, one thing I found. We keep it real, man, that's our deal. And it's been that way ever since the start. You share so much of you, and I try to do the same. Every time I pick up this guitar, now writing songs, that's what I do. And I wrote this one to say thank you. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you. 'Cause who knows where I'd be. Probably unemployed or in jail. Thank you. Now you've been with me in good times. We shared a lot of laughs. Then you stuck with me when things got real bad. You even showed up on my doorstep with home-cooked meals as I learned how to be a single dad. Then you cheered me on when God came along and brought a brand new love into my life. We even partied on the beach as one big family on the day that Elsa became my wife. So that superstar might think he's pretty cool, but me, I simply say thank you. Thank you. Time and time again, thank you. He may have fans, but I got friends. Some old, some brand new. Thank you. When the show is over, you help me load my gear. Then I buckle up and I head on down the road. Exactly where it's gonna lead is anybody's guess. I just want to say one thing before I go. Thank you. I'm grateful as can be. Thank you for helping this boy live his dream. 'Cause there's nothing else on earth I'd rather do. Thank you for just being who you are. Thank you for letting my music be a part of your lives the way that you guys do. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you guys joining me tonight. Thank you so much and hope to see you again next Monday. Thank you, Elsa, for your work on the audio and the visuals, and my kid Luis out there for handling your comments. It's a true blessing to sing for you guys. Thank you. Stay tuned for Rudy's Mark Mulligan's Island theme song. I love what he did with this. Thank you, Rudy, and thank you, guys.
Let's make our way down to Mexico, where we can meet the friends we know. White sand, warm sun, and H2O. It's time for us to get back to laid back. Try a different beer from our favorite six-pack. This crazy world says, come on, let's go. It's time for the Music Man, a coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island. Giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, it's a Mexican hideaway. Life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. It's the right place and the right time to be south of the border again. This is the day we get to listen in. We don't sing no blues anymore. We kick off our shoes at our front door, full of wide-eyed wonder as the waves roll in. It's time for the Music Man, a coast coastal kid with guitar in hand. Even bad days are good here on the island. Giving us a place where we can talk to each other fan to fan. Uncharted courses crossing our paths. It's our kind of people and our kind of place. Down in the tropics, a Mexican hideaway. Life in this old beach town turns a frown upside down. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island. We all be smiling here on Mulligan's Island.